Is America about to win the nuclear fusion race? Please subscribe my channel and share video with others. For as long as humans have looked up at the night sky, we've wondered how the stars shine with such endless brilliance. The answer is nuclear fusion, the process where hydrogen atoms smash together to form helium, releasing unimaginable amounts of energy. If we could harness this power on Earth, we would hold the key to a future without energy shortages, without climate-destroying fossil fuels, and without the deadly risks of conventional nuclear reactors. Fusion has been called the holy grail of energy, a technology so revolutionary it could reshape civilization itself. But while the dream has existed for nearly a century, reality has been far less kind. Every decade, experts have promised fusion power was just 30 years away. And yet, generation after generation, humanity failed to capture the fire of the stars. Until now. In December 2022, history was made at the Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory in California. Inside a chamber the size of a small house, 192 powerful lasers fired simultaneously at a tiny fuel pellet no larger than a peppercorn. For a split second, that pellet underwent fusion and produced more energy than the lasers had consumed. It wasn't enough to power more than a single light bulb, but symbolically, it was a moment that changed everything. For the first time, humanity had reached ignition, and it happened in America. Suddenly, what was once the stuff of science fiction had crossed into the realm of engineering. The impossible no longer seemed impossible. It seemed inevitable. But America's real advantage isn't just in its national labs, it's in its private sector. Across the country, dozens of startups are racing to be the first to commercialize fusion. Backed by billionaires, venture capitalists, and tech visionaries, companies like Commonwealth Fusion Systems, TAE Technologies, and Helion Energy are experimenting with designs radically different from traditional government projects. Instead of giant, slow, bureaucratic reactors, they're building compact machines that can be tested, improved, and rebuilt in a fraction of the time. Helion, for instance, claims it will deliver fusion electricity to Microsoft by 2028. If true, it will leapfrog every other nation and shock the world. The fusion race is no longer just about government scientists. It's about entrepreneurs trying to light up the future before anyone else can. America isn't alone in this race. In China, researchers have built experimental reactors capable of holding plasma at temperatures over 150 million degrees Celsius, 10 times hotter than the core of the sun. They've already set multiple records in containment times and temperatures, proving they're a serious competitor. In Europe, the massive ITER project in southern France has become the world's most expensive science experiment, a collaboration of more than 30 countries building a reactor the size of a cathedral. Yet, ITER has been plagued by delays, budget overruns, and engineering setbacks. Where ITER represents slow, deliberate international science, America represents speed, risk, and private capital. The question is, which approach will succeed first? The stakes go far beyond science. Whoever controls fusion will control the next industrial revolution. A world powered by fusion would need no oil, no coal, and only a fraction of the land used for wind and solar. For the United States, victory would mean untouchable energy independence. No more reliance on Middle Eastern oil, no more vulnerable supply chains, no more compromises with energy-rich rivals. For China, mastering fusion would secure its future as a superpower, providing endless clean electricity for its factories, cities, and military. For Europe, success would ensure economic survival in a world where fossil fuel powerhouses lose their leverage. This isn't just a race for energy. It's a race for global dominance. The Pentagon is watching the fusion race with keen interest. Fusion reactors small enough to fit on aircraft carriers, submarines, or remote bases could transform military logistics forever. No more endless supply chains for fuel, no more dependence on overseas refueling stations, just portable, near limitless power. Fusion could extend the reach of the US Navy across the globe, power energy-hungry directed energy weapons, or even serve as the backbone of futuristic spacecraft. If America leads in fusion, its military supremacy would be secured for generations. That alone makes the race urgent. And yet, for all the hype, critics warn that fusion has always been almost there. Heating plasma is easy. Containing it is the nightmare. Temperatures hotter than the sun push materials and magnets to their absolute breaking point. Every fusion design faces engineering walls that could take decades to overcome. And even if experimental reactors succeed, scaling them up into practical, affordable power plants is another challenge entirely. Some scientists believe fusion won't arrive until the mid to late 21st century. The danger is that investors and politicians lose patience, dismissing fusion as just another failed dream. But this moment feels different. Global energy demand is soaring, climate change is accelerating, and the world is desperate for a breakthrough. Billions of dollars are pouring into fusion research from both governments and private investors. Breakthroughs in superconducting magnets, artificial intelligence, and advanced materials are solving problems that once seemed insurmountable. For the first time, there's genuine momentum. And in this new wave of innovation, America stands at the forefront, blending Silicon Valley's speed with national labs' scientific muscle. Picture a world where your city is powered not by burning coal or gas, but by a compact reactor, smaller than a school bus, producing clean electricity for decades without refueling. Imagine ships that never need to dock for fuel, planes that could cross the world without stopping, and space missions powered by reactors capable of running indefinitely. This is the vision nuclear fusion promises. And for the first time, it's not just a fantasy, it's a possibility. If America can cross the finish line first, the world could see a second American century, one where the US doesn't just dominate technology and finance, but the very energy that fuels civilization itself. So is America about to win the nuclear fusion race? The answer is uncertain, but the momentum is undeniable. The breakthroughs are real, the money is flowing, and the visionaries are betting big. What was once the dream of scientists is now the ambition of nations, investors, and militaries. The fusion race is more than just a scientific challenge. It's the defining contest of the 21st century. Whoever captures the fire of the stars will reshape history. And right now, America may be closer than anyone else. If the United States wins this race, the 20th century's nuclear age may pale in comparison to what comes next. The era of limitless energy could begin not in France, not in China, but right here in America.